Hey everybody, it's Dr. Steve Fleischer of Everybody's Chiropractic and Wellness here in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. And today I am very proud and honored to have been asked by Sangeetha of the Upper Merion Township Public Library to provide you guys on some tips during this coronavirus crisis we're experiencing right now. In fact, these tips go beyond the coronavirus crisis. They're good to be used at any particular time throughout your life if you want to make sure that your immune system is functioning to the best of its abilities. So let's get into these 7 tips right now. The first tip we want to bring on for you to make sure that you have a well-supported and healthily functioning immune system is water. You want to drink water every single day. In fact, it's estimated that 80% of Americans are chronically dehydrated. A simple rule of thumb for drinking water is you want to make sure that you're drinking half your body weight in ounces of water every single day. For example, if you weigh 100 pounds, then you want to drink 50 ounces of water. However, if you drink coffee, if you drink soda, if you exercise a lot where you're sweating a tremendous amount, that's extra water that goes out of your body. Coffee and sodas are diuretics. They drain your bodies of fluids. You have to drink extra water. Vitamin C, very, very important. You want to make sure you're taking at least 3,000 to 5,000 milligrams of vitamin C every single day. Now, your body can only assimilate or absorb 1,000 milligrams at a time. So you want to spread out the dosages. So you can take either 1,000 milligrams 3 times a day or 5 times a day. Now, for kids, it's going to be a little bit less. You want to make sure the kids are getting about 500 milligrams of vitamin C 2 to 3 times a day. Now, research has shown that vitamin C levels, proper vitamin C levels in our bodies can help with the innate and the adaptive immune response systems. The next vitamin we want to talk about is vitamin D. This is very, very important. Now, vitamin D you can get by spending outside 15 minutes every day, rain or shine. The sun's UV rays, which can penetrate through the clouds, help to convert cholesterol stored in the skin into vitamin D. But that's not enough. What we have to do is we have to supplement with vitamin D. And for adults, we want to make sure that you're getting about 2,000 international units every single day of vitamin D. In fact, in the Journal of Integrative Medicine, Dr. Cynthia Aronow said that vitamin D modulates the innate and the adaptive immune response. And if deficient, we become susceptible to infections and disease, including the coronavirus. Now, for kids, it's a little bit less. Again, it's about 500 to 600 international units per day. The other thing we want to consider, this is tip number 4 if you're following along, is multivitamin, multimineral. Now, the foods that we eat today don't contain the same levels of nutrients that they did 30, 40 years ago. So supplementation is vital to making sure we get all the nutrients they need. And not all supplements are created equal. This includes the multivitamins, the vitamin D, and the vitamin C. You definitely do not want to be taking a synthetic, chemical-based nutrient or supplement. You want to be taking a supplement that comes from whole foods like fruits and vegetables. And there are some companies that are better than others. If you're interested, you can contact my office. I'd be more than happy to point you in the right direction. But that's for another video too. Now, multivitamin and multiminerals are going to vary depending upon your age, your gender, and your level of exercise and other health concerns. So before you take any multivitamin, you might want to find out from your healthcare provider which is going to be the best one for your particular circumstances. Tip number 5 is going to be proper rest. Now, rest and sleep are critical to us because when we sleep, it helps our bodies regenerate and restore itself from everything that we did the previous day. Now, you want to make sure you're getting at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep per night, and kids need to get more. You also want to make sure that you're sleeping between the hours of 10 and 2. The rest of the sleep can go before it or after it, but those are vital hours that we need to be sleeping because that's when we get the best rest. Tip number 6 is you want to be outside. Again, because it helps with the vitamin D conversion, but you want to get out of the house. You want to breathe that fresh air. It's very, very important. It's great for the mind. It's great for the soul. It helps to reduce stress. Don't be locked up in your house. If you want to quarantine, that's fine, but you've got to get outside every single day for at least 15 minutes. And tip number 7 we're going to discuss today is exercise. Everybody should be doing some form of exercise, and it's going to be best if you can combine it with tip number 6, if you can exercise outside. Exercise stimulates your immune system. It helps to clean out your lungs because you generally breathe heavier. It helps to decrease stress, and it helps to improve your mental attitude, especially during this time. Sitting around in your house can be a bummer. Now, when you exercise, it could be something as simple as a walking program. It doesn't have to be crazy exercise. It could be mild to moderate, 15 to 20 minutes, 5 times a week, 6 times a week, 7 times a week, just for starters. And then you could work up from there. But make sure that you're doing something. So again, to review, the 7 tips that you can do to help support your immune system. Make sure you're drinking enough water. You're getting the proper levels of vitamin C, vitamin D. You also want to make sure that you're taking a good whole foods multivitamin, multimineral. You want to get your proper rest, 6 to 8 hours a night for adults. Kids are going to need more. You want to make sure that you're getting outside every single day and exercise. If you can combine those last 2, that's even better. Now, if you want more information, you want to see more tips, more videos, you can go to my Facebook page. It's Dr. Steve Fleischer, Everybody's Chiropractic and Wellness. You can call the office at 610-337-3700. I'll be more than happy to speak to you on the phone and see if I can provide you more information on these tips. Or you can go to my website at helpmedrsteve.com. That's HELPMEDR for doctor, Steve.com. So, look for the next tips coming up. I'm going to be going into specifics on each individual tip that I just gave you to help you learn a little bit more. I hope you enjoyed this one. And so until next video, again, thank you, Sangeetha and the Upper Marion Township Public Library. This is Dr. Steve Fleischer of Everybody's Chiropractic and Wellness.